What a fairy tale start for Jota, by the way. So it finishes Celtic 3, Motherwell 1 at Fir Park, and I don't think we could have asked for a better response after the midweek game against Aston Villa. As you know, that sometimes in these games, after a midweek game, it can be really, really flat, and I thought there was a wee bit flat in the first half. Not bad, but I thought there was a wee bit flat in the first half. But listen, we could have got off to a better start. In the first minute with Daizen Maeda sort of leaping in the air like a Henrik Larsson style, putting it and heading it and putting it into the opposite side of the goalkeeper. What a ball, first of all, by Anthony Ralston. Listen, I thought he was brilliant today. I thought he had a really solid game. I thought he was trying to create all the time. And it's not like Anthony Ralston to get crosses into the box right. But he got a few, not just for Daizen's goal, he got a few into the box, pretty spot on today. He was running behind the defenders, working well with Kuhn. Although I did think that there wasn't enough play down Kuhn's wing. I thought a lot of it did go to the left, did go to Daizen out in the left, and we could have utilised the right hand side a wee bit more, but that's me kind of just picking at things. But I thought Anthony Ralston was great. I thought the goal was great, and we'll have a quick look at the goal now, just in case anybody missed it.
We'll pick this one up. In the first 60 seconds, the ball curled in. It's a chance, it's a goal! Daizen Maeda. Well, that's a blistering start for Celtic. The perfect ball from Anthony Ralston. Daizen Maeda rose and bulleted the header beyond Ellery Buckham.
So as I said, I thought the game went actually a wee bit flat in the first half, and Motherwell kind of capitalised on that. A wee bit of a mix-up, and I think that maybe like Trusty and Carter Vickers as well could have done a bit better to prevent the goal. But listen, take nothing away from Motherwell. Luke Armstrong, it was a great finish by Luke Armstrong in the 23rd minute to put it at 1-1. And then it's a bit nervy. It gets a bit nervy when it's 1-1, even though you've got bags of time. But as I said, after a sort of midweek performance, it can go anyway. But listen, Idah Maeda is now starting to find himself, pick up a bit of pace, starting to find his rhythm a wee bit more. And what a finish by him. But listen, the build-up play to the goal is just something that's actually getting more familiar now in our play, this one-touch football style to break the lines, which is absolutely phenomenal to watch. And we've done that on multiple occasions, actually, against Aston Villa as well. Sometimes it didn't pull off, but we did attempt it and we did try it. I believe for the second goal, it came from Hatate into Luke McCowan. Luke McCowan with that first time pass straight through to Daizen. Daizen just whips it across the box, exactly where you want to put it and where you expect your striker to get on the end of it. And Idah Maeda did. Idah Maeda came from right round behind his defender to get in front of him and put it in. That is where you want Idah Maeda, and that is the type of goals that you want Idah Maeda to be scoring.
McCowan knocks it into the box. It's Maeda. Maeda plays it across, and Idah! Wonderful goal. One-touch football. And Idah Maeda, 3 goals in 2 games. Daizen Maeda, he's now the provider, and Celtic have restored the lead. McCowan just nudged that on to Maeda. He fired it across goal, and there was the big Irishman to smash it home to make it 2-1 to Celtic. It was great play.
That's where you want him. And what a great finish. Again, that's going to do so much for his confidence, because the guy obviously was lacking on confidence. He scored that goal against Young Boys. That is what I thought might sort of change it. It did, because he came out against Aston Villa. He got 2 goals against Aston Villa, and he's getting back on the score sheet now. He knows fine well with Kyogo gone, that is his jersey to lose. He has to be performing, and so far so good from the guy. I am made up for him, because once he came back, I thought it was the right decision. I definitely wanted him back, and when he's came back, he's not sort of hit the levels that we thought he would. It's maybe taken this amount of time, and maybe a big kick up the arse now that Kyogo's gone, that he wants to be that number one guy in that role. So, yeah, absolutely made up for him. Just have to give a quick mention to Greg Taylor. I thought Greg Taylor played his absolute socks off today. I thought Greg Taylor was brilliant today, and for me, my man of the match. He didn't really put a foot wrong. As I've said, over the past couple of games, I've been really, really impressed with Greg Taylor. It is a shame that they can't come up with... I mean, it's not set in stone that he's not staying, but I think we all know that they can't find an agreement to keep him at the club. But when he's performing like that, I think it's an absolute shame that we can't try and think of a way to try and keep him. Obviously, we've got a bit of a problem there in that left back position. It's somewhere that we're going to have to strengthen, and it's definitely somewhere we're going to have to strengthen if Greg Taylor is definitely leaving, which it looks like it is. I know we've got Kieran Tierney coming back in the summer, but it's massive for us to fill in that position right now. As I said, I said this before, that I think what they'll do is they'll just run with Liam Scales there. And again, I hope I'm totally wrong in that. But taking on Liam Scales today to put him in that left back position when they didn't really have to, because Greg Taylor was doing fine in that position, don't understand why you need to rest him. But I think they're putting him, Liam Scales in there to, I don't know, test the water. Maybe I'm looking way too much into it, but I'm just struggling to see when they're going to get another left back in between now and the end of the transfer window, if I'm completely honest. But that is what is needed. We need another left back and we need another striker. We need to strengthen, and we need to strengthen fast, along with having another striker, regardless if Idah is starting to hit a bit of form now. We still have to get another striker in there. I hope Idah gets to keep his position, but we still have another striker, because Idah could get injured, anything can happen. And I know that we've got obviously Daizen Maeda, because we played Daizen Maeda through the middle for that last sort of 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes or 20 minutes. We played him through the middle there, and we know he can do a job there. And he set up Jota for the third goal.
Through the middle looking for Maeda. He's through on goal, complete across to Jota. He scored! Jota marks his return with a goal.
Listen, you couldn't write it. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so chuffed for Jota to come back and get a goal. But listen, once he came on, the reception that he got, you could tell he was embracing it. Celtic fans were so happy to have him back. And we know that he's not match fit. But when he came on there, he was back to that old Jota way with a wee bit of the showboating with the step overs and a few times that a few turns that he made. And it's brilliant to see. It gets you excited again to see Jota come in there. And what a finish. Listen, Maeda done brilliant to get away with that. What a ball as well. I mean, that's easy enough to make an arse of. It's a perfect inch ball to him, and all he had to do was tap it in. But that is an absolute fairy tale start for Jota, and you can see in him going back to the halfway line after the goal and just what it means to him. And what I did find funny was that when he scored and he was crying when he was walking back, and Chris Sutton turned round and says, "Well, he shouldn't have left in the first place." I thought, Jesus, Chris, man. But he's true. He shouldn't have left in the first place. I think he's never going to say it. He's going to turn around and he's going to say that he learnt a lot when he was away and all that. And I'm pretty sure that he did. But I bet you there's got to be a part of him that just that obviously thinks I should have never left here. But you've got to go there. You've got to go and experience things. And the thing is, he went out to Saudi because Saudi was supposed to be this next best sort of league. It's not really turned out like that. I don't think I've ever watched the Saudi league. Maybe one game probably, but I don't hear many people going on about it as much anymore. And plus the money out there was just probably too crazy to turn down. It's probably set him up for the rest of his life. Just going out there for that short period of time that he was. But listen, it's amazing to have him back. It's the best bit of business we've done in a long time, that we sell Jota and we get him back within 18 months and make like £19 million profit or whatever it is, stupid amounts that we've made off him. But it's amazing to have him back. But listen, in regards to the game, it wasn't the most riveting game of football that I've actually sat down and I've watched. But we got the job done. That is all that matters. We've got a game in hand against Dundee on Wednesday that can put us back up to 13 points clear should we win that. So all good in the Celtic front right now. We are still in the Champions League. We are still in the Scottish Cup. And we are just edging our way to winning the Premier League. So listen, all good. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. As I say, it's always good to hear what you guys think. Tell me what you thought of the game today, and tell me how happy you are that Jota is back and that Jota got his goal today. It's an absolute fairy tale. Leave it all in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe. Smash the thumbs up button, and I'll see you all on the next one. Stay safe out there, Celtic family. Hail, hail. Take it easy. Cheers.